Guys, it's Sarah with Grassroots Evolution, and I'm here to bring you a monthly message for the sign of Aries for December 2019. Guys, keep in mind it is general, so take what you feel is for you, what resonates on a soul level, toss the rest, disregard it, and go about your day. Know that no matter what Spirit says, what cards we get today, it's still up to you guys and your active free will and your empowerment on the steps you take and, the moves you make to get the fulfillment that you want to see in your world. So I'm just going to say thank you again for all my subscribers. Thank you for being here. It means the world to me. And guys, at the end, if you are new, if this resonates, please feel free and subscribe. Join the journey with me and let me encounter your energy more often. So before I get started into the reading, I have one more announcement for any of you guys who are interested. The month of December, I will be doing free private readings via email for any of you guys who are interested, kind of like my gift to you, and as well as I want to practice my skills. So if you guys would like an email reading, sorry guys, I'm stammering, but if you would like an email reading, you can email me at grassrootsevolution@gmail.com, okay, and tell me your name. What would you like to know about? Is there a situation you would like me to dig deeper into, or would you just like Spirit to give a message for your highest good? We can do either one of those. So I'm in Canada, guys. It would be awesome if you do want to. If you don't, you don't have to, but let me know where you're from. Don't get specific, but regional. Let's see where in the world are we connecting from? So I'm going to take a moment to ask Archangel Michael and my team of light to join me to guide, guard, bless, and protect myself, this reading, and any of you who would ask for it. And just know if you are calling in your angels or guides into your life, ask that they're here for your highest good. As well as I am going to ask to be used as the clearest channel possible, and that these messages will be delivered for your highest good. So let's see what Spirit has to say. I'm being guided first to bring the Wildwood. 3 cards flipped over. We have the 6 of arrows, or 6 of bows, sorry, so 6 of wands, which is abundance. Also, if you see here, they're all ready for winter. They're stocked up. They're fruits of their labor. There's garlic, there's mushrooms, there's food, and it looks like all the wands are down, not burning, but towards the fire, just kind of, and I'm seeing like a wheel, an active turn of the wheel. I feel like we have the 6 of arrows as well, which is about, they say here, it's transition. It's letting the past stay in the past and sailing away from that and sailing into this period of abundance. And this feels like a wheel or a drum, except for you'd burn your hand trying to hold it. But I feel like we also have the moon here, if you can see. So we could, moving out of the shadows, moving out of feelings of lack, moving out of anything that would have kept you stagnant, and riding the waves. And if you see here as well, this kind of reminds me, it's not the Grim Reaper. It reminds me of the Grim Reaper riding a swan, and this has the same amount, right? They're both 6. It's the same symbol. 6s could be important as well, often about partnership, and you got the 2 of vessels here. And this is the 2 of cups. So definitely feeling this could be about partnership. Either someone, family member, loved one, friend from your past, moving past issues that would have kept you from experiencing the abundance and love in your life. And I'm hearing as well with this is making choices, because it is about a 2, and often these 2s are about choices, but this is also union. Let's get a little bit more clarification, please. Can you tell me about the 2 of vessels? And what they say is attraction. So what I'm hearing is excuse me, law of attraction, that the more we move past situations from the past that have hurt us mentally, that have even hurt us on a heart level, it's like moving past that will bring abundance back into your life. Will paying special attention to what you're grateful for, what you have in your life, not what you don't, and the love that you also have in your life. As we are grateful for the things and the people and the friendships and the truly wonderful in our life, the universe conspires to bring more of that in. We have to see it first, and sometimes when I'm seeing the 5 of cups, okay, the 5 of cups is not here, but it's like other ones will be put down and we're just not looking at them. They're knocked over, and we can only look at the knocked over ones, not the ones that are upright. how I feel is this, is if we can train our brain to look at the ones that are turned over as not for us. It's not saying that we are in lack and that there's things that we don't have, because whatever those tipped over ones were, those vessels, it was time to spill them. It was time to let them go. It was time to transition, right, into this water. And what I love about this is he's on a boat, right? You often see the Six of Swords is usually someone in a boat sailing away. But you're on top of emotions as well. This is on top of emotions, allowing the wind and the movements to guide you, as well as this is the feminine to me with this moon. This is allowing the feminine and the emotions to move you, but doing it clear-headedly and staying on top of the water, allowing the sails to be adjusted, as well as I think there's something important about that swan. So the Two of Vessels, please. So that's where I'm hearing removing any lack mentality, removing anything that would stop you from seeing your abundance. And remember, if there's cups or situations in the world that are turned over and you no longer have them, take some time to really reevaluate, were they for me? Because I feel like the universe may take things away from us, or we may feel like they've been taken. But if we kind of take a step back and look at things from a clearer perspective, allow time to pass, whatever the situation is, we see truly that, again, with those cups, they just weren't meant for us. And Spirit's not going to leave you high and dry with nothing. If you allow that stuff to go and you do your work, Spirit's going to bring something better in, something that's matching you in vibration. And the Two of Cups really is, to me, this is like twinning, right? A masculine, feminine polarities meeting. And we have two connections with the hand. The energy centers in the hand. Much like with this drum, you wouldn't want to hold it because it would burn you. It's like the passion and intensity of this is important. And when we come from love, when we fuel our heart's fire and we surround ourselves with love, when we see ourselves as abundant and we see the people in our life as we're grateful that they're here and we're grateful that they sit around our circle. This helps us to move past anything else too as well, because we're grateful for the here and the now, and we're not focusing so much on the past or what we don't yet have. The green woman is on the bottom as well, and I was feeling like this is definitely connected with a feminine energy. Whether you identify as a woman or as a feminine energy, as a man, it really, energy is fluid, and we all embody both masculine and feminine polarities. So I feel like this is the Empress, though, right? What you think is what you create. What you focus on is what you create, and what you allow into your life will grow. So it's up to you to choose what you nourish. She also has a fox, but it might be a deer. I think it's a fox and green man in there. They want me to read the book. So number 3, I'm going to get you a little bit of information here. The green woman stands at the midsummer solstice on June 21st. Its element is fire and is associated with noon. She's the earthly manifestation of a female solar energy. The Universal Mother, Guinevere, Isis. So some of you as well, if you have been using and calling in Goddess Isis, this is also this very, very powerful manifesting quality. Knowing that your thoughts are magnetic, right? She's the wild woman as well. Untamed. Untamed beauty, untamed nature, but also knowing that she is powerful in what she creates. And working, so this is midsummers, this is also working with feminine portal energy. I heard some of you may be pregnant. So if you are, that could be something, or that you're sort of using, there's something called yoni energy as well. Using your, this is for women, okay, but using your power, your feminine power, your vaginal yoni power, okay. Our sexuality, regardless of your man or woman, our sexual energy is really, really potent manifesting stuff. Some of this, even though we have, for me, it's like loud and proud, right? There's a vagina here. And it's like using that energy and being discerning with that energy. Being discerning on where you're giving it away, what you're using it on, and actively acting in with intention. So that what you're creating and what you're nourishing, it's not a control thing, but you're ensuring that it's of positive energy. Okay, so I'm being asked to bring a Keeper of the Light oracle message for you guys. I need to thank you. We get Mahavatar Babaji and Lord Ganesh. So soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Everything is connected. And that's why with this Two of Cups here, this is also connectivity. Because when we're connecting with people, much like this yoni feminine power, when we're connecting with the right people, this fuels our heart fire, gives us feelings of abundance. If we're connecting with the wrong kind of people, I'm hearing narcissistic abuse, okay? Narcissistic people, just people who, or situations, right, who have led to feelings of lack and that you've needed to move past, okay? When we give ourselves to that, that's still connected. And there's lessons that are learned here, but when we feed our soul with energy that's not so good for us, that's a little darker than we need to be, those are huge lessons for soul expansion. So if you have experienced things like that in the past, use that for now. Say, okay, everything is connected. You can ask Spirit to release any energy that you may be holding from this person or individual that you're moving on from. Taking a deep breath, ask Spirit to connect with you, spread your feet apart, and ask Spirit to bring white light or golden light down through your crown, fill your body, release it out into your feet, into the earth's core with love, and ask now that you remain conscious to all the connections in your life, how they make you feel, as well as are they nourishing you? Are you nourishing this? Is it positive? Is it negative? And so on. We have as well, Lord Ganesh, infinite abundance. Obstacles are being removed, spiritual support and connections are increasing. So the more and more you find the people and the places that you're meant to go that fuel your fire, the more people that you meet on your path that were there for your soul's purpose, the more soul family you meet, the more you will see that the abundance in this world really is infinite. So the only limitations that we really have is what we put on ourselves, other than physical, right? Because, you know, if we're halfway across the world and we can't get on an airplane, we can't just snap our fingers like that and say, hey,